I don't know you get one or the other. Governors have to lead. That's what they're asked to do. That's what they're charged to do. But they can't lead if they're just completely out of step with the people of the state that they serve. And so I've been trying throughout my tenure to make sure I go out and touch with town hall meetings the people and ask them, you know, if you were in charge of the budget, where would you put your money? What are the values and priorities of things that you think are very important to you in this state? And I've been encouraged. I've done it here in Tacoma. I've been encouraged because what I've heard is exactly how I fundamentally believe as well. And so that's how I've spent my emphasis, my time. Education, healthcare, economic development is what I heard over and over again. Now, sure, there will be things like community safety and transportation, but the most repeated and the ones in the top three are always those same things. So that's where I've put my heart and my soul. But you can't disregard the voters when they tell you something. My opponent, for example, has totally disregarded. They're asked to have money spent on reducing class size for our children, money spent on paying our teachers. He tabled it, he put nothing into it, didn't even go to the teachers and say, can we agree to do something at least in the middle, or can you agree to do something? No, just flat did nothing. That's just wrong. When the voters have spoken at the ballot, we have a responsibility to be mindful of what they want done. Decisions that I have had to make. Well, let me give you one where I bucked my own party. Okay? I believe it's time for us to get off the spend and cut at the state budget level. And one of the ideas that came out of the Bill Gates task force was the idea of a constitutionally protected rainy day fund. Come to find, very important people in leadership in my party in the legislature simply didn't agree with it. I pushed it. I got it done. I think it's the absolute right thing to do. And if we had had it in place, can you imagine how much better off we would be had we had 9/11? This happens to be the anniversary of 9/11. It was catastrophic to our state budget. If we had had in reserve a constitutionally protected rainy day fund that we could have touched, rather than have to make the kind of draconian cuts that had to have been made. So I bucked my party. I don't deny that. It was the right and responsible thing to do, and I'm proud of it. And in the future, future governors and future legislatures are going to be blessed with economic downturns. They're going to be sitting with a constitutionally protected rainy day fund, and that'll be important.